Hello, today we're going to be learning how to create beauty and habitat through container gardening. Before we get started, we're going to need a little help from the experts at Wolf Hill Garden Center.
My goal is to have two native plant containers, one for full sun and the other for shade. So many wonderful options to choose from. Luckily, I had a nursery expert to help me out. Not only did I need help picking out the plants, I also needed help on how to properly design my containers to ensure beauty to my patio garden.
These are for shade. So when you make your pot, you want to start with a thriller.
So this is a thriller right here, so because it's nice and tall.
Nice and tall, something nice and tall.
Yeah.
You have your filler, something medium height that's going to spread and cover the soil in the pot.
Nice. And so this is, what is this, oak sedge?
Oak sedge.
Nice.
Native grass.
Yeah, and this is a Christmas fern.
Christmas fern.
Yeah.
And then we have a heuchera, and this will be your spiller, so the thing that's going to cascade out the front of the pot.
Oh, and I love the color of that as well.
Nice bright foliage. So for sun, we've got an Amsonia, nice tall, that'll be your thriller for that pot.
I like that one.
That will stand out.
All
And
right.
then next for your filler, we have rudbeckia. Not flowering yet, but it's important to put your pots in order of succession. So you'll have an early spring, you'll have a later on in the summer, which would be this.
I really like that.
They're great cut
Nice.
flower, and it'll last a long time through the summer.
I heard the birds like to eat the seeds of those as well. Is that true?
I
So
think
it's
they
good
do.
for wildlife as well.
Yeah.
So,
This is our spiller. We have creeping phlox, nice and easy maintenance, and it's got some bright color, so it'll look really nice and mixed with these things,
I love that.
yellows and blue.
So this will be our spiller. Well, Erin, I really appreciate all your help. I think the only thing we're going to need now is just some soil and some pots to put them in.
Sure, awesome.
Now it's time to select the containers for our native plants. So many wonderful options to choose from. Just be sure no matter what container you use, it should have adequate drainage holes at the bottom. While selecting your potting soil, be sure to select one that is free of any added chemical fertilizers. I really like what I learned from Erin about how to design my container. Thriller, filler, and spiller. Pretty easy and fun to remember. Thrillers are your big and bold focal point. Fillers are for enhancing your focal point, usually rounded in shape and fills any gaps. Finally, the spiller cascades over the side of your container. Be sure to leave about 2 inches of space from the soil surface to the top of your container. This will help save water by preventing water from spilling up over the sides during watering. I'm using all perennial plants in my containers. That means they come back year after year. Using perennial plants is both sustainable and economically friendly. As the winter approaches, be sure to store your planted container in an unheated garage or tool shed. In spring, give your plants a good drink and simply return to your balcony or patio garden. When your perennials start to outgrow your container, simply plant them in your garden or donate to your local garden club or community garden. To help save even more water, be sure to use a rain barrel to collect water for your container plants. If you're on a budget or really into recycling, it's good to know that almost anything can be used as a container garden. Here are 2 old tin buckets that were gonna be thrown away. I decided to repurpose them as what I call butterfly buckets. I fill the tin buckets with all plants that support our local wildlife, especially our butterflies. It's more important than ever to care for our natural world. We can all invite beauty into our lives, and at the same time, make a little room for Mother Nature.